Many users of computers at home are not aware of the many uses of Microsoft Office Excel at homes. The basics are explained here in the two videos. Once they grasp the basics, home users will be able to improvise and create their Excel sheets as per their specific needs. Excel can be used at home for maintaining household expenditure account, for monitoring bank transactions, for keeping records and monitoring of investments such as stocks, shares, mutual funds, bonds, etc., or for any other item where money, numbers and calculations are involved. Home Computer Book has been created to help home users learn basics of Excel of Microsoft Office 2003 and 2007. As it is a print book, it can be kept near the computer for easy reference and learning. Every Excel sheet has a number of vertical columns. Each column is identified by an alphabet like B, C, D, E, etc. They have a number of horizontal rows. Each row is identified by a number, serially, starting with 1. Columns and rows form cells. A cell is identified by column reference alphabet and the row number in which the cell lies. For example, a cell lying in column C in row 5 is referred to as C5. The alphabet can be in uppercase or lowercase. Width of a column can be increased or decreased by moving the right border of the column heading. Multiple columns can be selected by selecting the first column and clicking on last column, keeping Shift key pressed. Then by moving the column border, the width of all selected columns can be adjusted to equal width. Height of rows can be changed in a similar way, moving the bottom borderline of rows. Entire sheet can be selected by clicking the Select All button at top. After selecting all, changing the width of any column will change the width of all columns uniformly. Similarly, height of all rows can be changed uniformly. After selecting all, right-click on any cell will show up a list of commands. Click on Format Cells to get the dialog box. In the dialog box, choose Numbers under Numbers tab to get the option regarding decimal places. Here, 0 is selected to get whole numbers. In Excel, every formula should begin with equal to sign. Result can be got by hitting the Enter key. Numbers can be added by typing the cell references as shown here. But this will be cumbersome when a lot of cells are involved. Therefore, the addition can be done by the formula. The formula for adding the number of cells is equal to sum bracket first cell reference is to last cell reference bracket close. In this case, equal to sum within brackets D1 is to D12. The formula can be entered in any cell, not necessarily in the cell below the last number. Another method to add cells in a particular column is to select all the cells by dragging the pointer over them and clicking on the sum sign. To enter the same number in continuous cells of the column, the number should be entered in the first cell. A plus mark will show up as the pointer touches the cell's right bottom corner. Dragging the pointer down, left mouse button kept pressed down, will result in entering the same number in all the cells. If, while dragging, the control key is kept pressed, the cell below will be filled with addition of 1, progressively. To multiply the number in cell C3 by the number in cell D3, the formula for multiplication should be entered in cell E3. The sign for multiplication is asterisk. The formula is equal to C3 asterisk D3. The product will be filled in E3 once the enter key is pressed. Similar formula can be entered in E4, E5, E6, E7 and E8. But this will be time-consuming and cumbersome. Excel offers an easy way to get the respective products in cells E4 to E8. When the pointer is taken to the right bottom of cell E3, after filling it using the formula, a small plus sign will show up. Keeping the left mouse button pressed, the pointer should be dragged down. This will result in filling all the cells with their correct product. To divide the number in cell C3 by the number in cell D3, the formula for division should be entered in cell E3. The sign for division is slash. The formula is equal to C3 slash D3. The result will be filled in E3 once the enter key is pressed. Similar formula can be entered in E4, E5, E6, E7 and E8. But this will be time-consuming and cumbersome. Excel offers an easy way to get the respective results in cells E4 to E8. When the pointer is taken to the right bottom of cell E3, after filling it using the formula, a small plus sign will show up. Keeping the left mouse button pressed, the pointer should be dragged down. This will result in filling all the cells with their correct results. Column E has been set up to show whole numbers without decimals. To set up this column to show decimals up to 3 places, a right-click on the column after selecting the column will show up a list of commands. A click on Format Cells will bring up the dialog box. Choose Number. In Number tab, set up 3 decimal places.